An Apex Nano 193 BHS here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Easily SUV towable, only 3,433 pounds. That's a true ultralight. I love it. What I like too is it's built well. This is very similar to an existing product we already have on our lot from Coachmen that has just served us very well from both quality and service standpoints. And this is essentially just a smaller version of that in a lot of different ways. A lot of unique qualities to this thing though that set it apart, and I do want to mention that not every 193 BHS we have in stock is going to be exactly like this one. Sometimes even just a different interior decor can be found on the next one. The Nanos here, power awnings, just push a button, get some patio shade. Just doesn't get easier than that, and camping's supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be fun. You saw the big baggage compartment we have on the front of this. This has 30-inch wide baggage doors, and it opens up even wider once you get inside there. This has a massive storage compartment. Let's see, I mentioned the dry weight. We do still have diamond plate down here for the stone deflection. The seals on the slides are always going to be fully extended or fully retracted due to the fact we have a seal gripping slide wall here. What that's doing is it's pulling that seal as tight as it possibly can to give you the best seal possible. Big windows on this little trailer too. You get some excellent airflow. Coming in, you're probably just beyond the point of minivan towability. If somebody really wanted to push it, I guess you could, but I really don't want you to do that. I'd rather have something that's a 4,500 pound rated or above, you know, SUV or bigger. And under the rear bunks here, you do have a nice storage compartment. It actually, it goes in there once again a little bit bigger than you think. So we've got very good outside storage. And I like that pocket right there to keep your utility stuff here separate from your campsite stuff. Even the little bumper plugs, they're using a little bit different bumper plug on here that tends to grip in that pipe and stay a little better. A lot of those bumper plugs, I've seen them fall out coming brand new from the factory. Unfortunately, it's just kind of a nature of the beast sort of thing. You see that we've got the extended downspouts so that we cut down on our black streaks basically. And what I encourage you to do is just really start comparing those fine little details against a lot of the other smaller ultralights out there. Like the fact that this has a double crown laminated roof that you can actually easily maintain. A lot of these small little trailers, I call them throwaways because they have roofs that are not made to be maintained. I mean, they're just, you can't get up there. You can't even do hands and knees cleaning on some of them. They use Azdel substrate in the walls here. So once again, something designed for long-term use and ownership. Azdel is the layer directly under the fiberglass skin where normally you would find a single sheet of plywood Luan. What this is doing for us is it's 50% lighter than plywood. It's waterproof, mold-proof, mildew-proof because it's a resin. It's made from melted down pop bottles, basically. That's part of the green initiative that they have down there. It also has a higher R factor. So this 1.5-inch ultralight wall has the same insulative quality as a 2-inch standard wall. Once again, remember, the things you see here, like our fabric patterns, this is I wish I knew the name, I'm sorry. This is a nice high contrast dark leatherette with lighter fabric in here with some neat little swirly stuff. And, you know, I don't know the name for that offhand. I like it. I like the look of it. But not every 193 we have is going to look exactly like this one. What is impressive is in this small classic camper, we're still looking at real wood fascia. You know, we're just looking at something that's really built solid. They're using those good materials for long-term ownership. A lot of these little trailers, they're just not. I just can't say it another way. Both sides of the bench do have storage underneath, which when you start getting into smaller campers, you take for granted because most bigger campers have that. Smaller campers don't always have storage on both sides of the dinette. Now, all of your countertops through this entire camper are seamless. There's no T-molding. There's no seam where water can slip in there and cause swelling and sponging, and that's one of the things I like about a lot of the campers from Coachmen. That's a smart feature. Big window with lots of light, lots of ventilation, and notice how they darken the walls here. They make this an accent wall, so that really helps make that feel nice and deep and dark. I love the fact that this has a full-time bed instead of a dinette to flip down. A lot of campers like this, mom and dad have to fold down a dinette at night while the kids get a nice bed that's there all the time, you know, every day. And we also have a nice headboard down here with some outlets, by the way, so you can put your CPAPs or phone chargers or just a drink, you know, up there, and everybody's comfortable. I do like the fact, too, that they have overhead storage here instead of just a shelf. And it's a pretty good, generous storage space if you notice. The TV area, if you decide to add a TV to this, it's all designed to be mounted right here, so it's perfect for like a little 19, 20 inch on a little swing arm, little flat panel TV up there. Again, power awning, it doesn't get a lot easier. If it's raining like cats and dogs, or it's windy and stormy and you wake up at night and realize you left the awning out, walk in here, push the awning in button, 5 seconds, 10 seconds later, whatever, go to bed. You don't even don't even put on pants. It doesn't matter. You don't even have to go outside. It's just easy. A lot of smaller campers typically have a single bowl sink. This has a double basin sink. Looks like about a 60-40 split. Very nice. This is actually the best sink, in my opinion, for dry camping, due to the fact that you don't always want to use up a lot of water. The big single basin sinks, in my opinion, are the best when you're at a park. And that's, again, what I mean by every camper is the best for a different reason. They all have a little bit different equipment, and each piece of equipment is kind of the best for a different use, you know. But here you can fill up just one side of the sink a little bit, do a couple dishes at a time, and you'll get through it. Good storage here in the kitchen, too. I like how that opens right up. Again, we've got big storage space up top, just like we had above the bed here. Lots of cereal box and mac and cheese type space up there, and just the trim. The trim up here is sharp. They really dressed it up nicely. I also love the fact that they mounted the microwave below the countertop. I really like that, because I'm a clumsy guy. It's always amazed me that the countertops and things are, pardon me. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I was looking at the camera zoom here. It got a little fuzzy on me. There we go. So it's always amazed me that microwaves are almost always mounted way up here, because when you're cooking something hot, you know, if it's got liquid in it, it's just, you're likely to spill it because it's up higher than you naturally carry things. Down here, it's safer, it's easier, it makes more sense. The refrigerator here opens right up, just an easy little one-hand operation. It does have a freezer drawer in there, by the way, as well. And this is slick. We've got both a pantry as well as just a nice generic cabinet space here. You could turn that into a stack space if you want to. Little campers like this don't usually have a nice bathroom like this. We've got a foot flush stool. Again, that sealed edge countertop, so you're not going to experience any problems there. As well as all the shelving over here, so you can stuff some extra, you know, rolls of your toilet paper and whatnot there. And a full shower separate from the bathroom. That's a nice thing you don't normally get in this class. And this is one of the reasons I wanted to put this video together. It's hard to show spaces like this closet here in a still photo, but you have a giant hanging closet here in the bathroom that is very hard to see from just a couple quick photos. We also have our, pair of single bunks over here. Each bunk, by the way, has its own little light. So you can get everyone's comfortable, basically. Plus, we've got the nice ventilating window down here when you want some air really moving through the camper. And you're going to find outlets next to your main sitting and sleeping spaces. Overall, I'm really happy with this product. These things have been coming in clean. We don't have problems with them. And they look sharp. And my God, do they tow easy. So give us a call, 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care. Stay safe. Happy camping.